Newcastle United have confirmed that has left his position as head coach.
Is the new manager at Newcastle. They have confirmed him, in fact, as new head coach.
Good evening.
I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning.
Hello, welcome back here on the We Are City channel for this Newcastle United career mode. The start of Season 4 with some big changes, as you guys have seen from a little clip at the start of the episode. Eddie Howe is gone. Eddie Howe has been sacked. The board have been ruthless, and they think now that we're in the Champions League, we need a Champions League experienced manager, and we need Champions League experienced players. We need to be a little bit different now. We've developed our squad. This is the way the squad is looking. So we've got Unai Simon, the goalkeeper, 86, Trippier, captain, Koulibaly, Carlos, and Bacca, but we'd say that Sven Botman usually plays in there. Guimaraes, Maya, and Milinkovic-Savic, of course. Kamara also plays in there as well, probably ahead of Maya. Icardi up top, Cherki on the right, Etikak on the left. On the bench, we've got Vinyas, St. Maximin, Eze, Gerner, St. Just, Sessegnon and Boyce Clark, Gillespie, Botman, Kamara, Johnson, Mosquera, Willock, Van der Ven, Bondswell, Vasquez, Fox, Hendry, McLean, Ilas, Van Axel Dongen, Thomas and Hayward. Now these two guys have come through our youth system, been on loan last season, look awesome. Probably Thomas is the one that's going to get most game time out of the two. Maybe Hayward goes back out on loan. We have promoted some players from our youth team. We do want to improve this squad where we can. And we'll have a look at like where we look to sell players, because we are now in charge of Newcastle United with Unai Emery. Unai Emery has come, and it's Emery ball time, isn't it? So this is the youth system, massive youth system here. Massively high rated potential players. And, you know, some that are already 66 rated. It's going to be exciting. Honestly, it's going to be exciting, some of the things that we're bringing through the youth system. They look really, really good. The squad-wise, we're going to sell a few players, bring a few players in. That's the idea. This man straight away, Ellis Harvey on loan, 18 years of age. He's coming back. And he's going to get a new contract right now. 3-year deal. He's going to be our second choice goalkeeper, 76 rated at 18 years of age. He's going to back up to Unai Simon. Gillespie is going to goal, and Boyce Clark is going to be our third choice. If he goes out on loan, we'll bring in a third choice keeper. Bondswell is to leave the club. Sessegnon's our backup to Bacca. We're happy with those two at left back. Jesus Vasquez is our young one for the future. He will be going out on loan. The same with Hayward. Sven Botman, I don't intend to sell him. Mickey van der Ven, I intend to keep him around. Also the backup, Mosquera is going to go out on loan. Another young player. We've bought sort of young players for the future of this club, and I've really liked the way we've done that. Koulibaly, 33 years of age, but will be staying. Diego Carlos, I'm open to listen to offers for Diego Carlos. St. Just will be leaving the club. Fox will be going out on loan through our youth system. Trippier, the captain, will be staying, of course. Gerner, I'm actually going to put him on the loan list, but I'm happy to keep him around. Only 20 years of age, 76 rated. He's got a good future. The man who is after Kamara. Now, like we've always said, if a big offer comes in for a big player that from a big club like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester City, you know, Liverpool, when the players would not turn them down, then we'll probably have to say that goodbye to them. Hendry will go out on loan. Milinkovic-Savic, what a sign he's been, by the way. Lovro Maya, Guimaraes, Hannibal Maybury will go out on loan for one more year, I think, but he looks really good. He was good in that first season, wasn't he? Anderson will be sold. Willock, I'm open to listen to offers for him. Ryan Cherki, I hope he stays around for a long time. The same goes for Eze. St. Maximin, I am open to listening to offers for St. Maximin. I am. I think if a big offer came in for him, we could replace him. Thomas is that young lad who's come through. He's on the loan list, but I'd like to use him if we can. Van Axel Dongen on the loan list as well. The same for Ilash. Brennan Johnson on the loan list or the transfer list, I don't know. He's not very good, really, is he? Duncan McLean on the loan list. Vinyas on the transfer list. Ugo will be staying, of course. And Icardi, I intend to keep Icardi, but if a big offer came in for him, again, I might entertain that offer. Let's have a look at our list of players here. So, Unai Emery wants to bring in some Champions League experienced players in the club, as well as sticking to our usual thing. So Jed Spence is going to be the new backup, I hope, for Kieran Trippier. And we're looking at a Champions League experienced player in Danilo. Maybe Tomori or Tapsoba can replace the outgoing Diego Carlos. Tomori's only got 1 year left in his contract, so he will come in sort of on the cheap. We've got some old Unai Emery players that are Champions League experienced. Lucas Torreira here, Danilo Pereira, Leandro Paredes. We've got Ceballos, Ricky Puig, Gino Wijnaldum, Mateus Nunes. We've got free agent Danny Parejo, Dan Numa, Diaby, Suleimani, who looks really, really good. Michael Elise, Isco, Barkley, Brahim Diaz. Only 6 months left in his contract. Well, 12 months left in his contract. Xavi Simons, Marco Asensio. Goncalves there. We've got Edwards, Doku, Bebu, who scored them goals against us. The man who's just another Mauro Icardi, Gianluca Scamacca, Antoine Hackford, Cho, Gelhardt, Wilfried Zaha, Luka Campos, and Neymar has also only got 12 months left in his contract. Whether we go for Neymar, I'm not quite sure, but that is the thing. We've got a lot of players that are out of contract, looking to get them on the cheap. Champions League experienced players. I'm not quite sure what to do with the transfer market yet. I'm going to see if we have any departures first before we make any moves. We've had a hot offer of 45 million for Diego Carlos from Wolves. I won't be selling to a Premier League rival, but look at this one. Mitchell Bakker, Bayern Munich are interested. Now, they're one of the clubs that if they came in for a player, we might have to entertain it. And sadly, we're going to have to entertain this one for Mitchell Bakker. I'd say 70 million for Bakker, the left back, only 83 rated. 41 million. You're not going to get him for 41 million Bayern Munich. It's going to cost you 70 million for the Dutchman. 44. The lowest I'll go for Mitchell Bakker is 65 million. No, so Bayern Munich, Mitchell Bakker, but that's it. We will entertain offers. We have to entertain offers from the likes of Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester City. We have to entertain offers, don't we, really? Raised Alkmaar have come in for Elliot Henderson. £5 million, we accept that one. And a loan for Mosquera, possibly to Borussia Mönchengladbach for the season. One thing we must forget is the objectives for Unai Emery this season. They want us to make 2.6 million profit from youth players, sign one young player, and get 10 wins this season. So they have already completed one of the youth development things there. Continental success, reach the Champions League final, win the Premier League title, reach the final of the FA Cup. They are big, big ones, aren't they? But they're only medium and low, but that is still really big things to try and complete for Unai Emery this season. I think we'll do better in the Champions League than we will in the league, personally. Well, Brennan Johnson now 80 rated, a 2-year loan to RB Leipzig. Let's negotiate this. We could try and get a loan with an option to buy. He's obviously 80 rated, 23. He's clearly good. Propose a 1-year loan. 60-40 on the wages. We'll do that. He's clearly good. Maybe he'll come back really good, but when I've used him, he's just so clumsy, isn't he? An offer here for Mauro Icardi from Fulham. Well, apparently Mauro Icardi's worth around 70 million. And they were offering a £60 million player plus 21 million. No, thank you, Fulham. Well, Burnley have offered us 70 million plus Josh Brownhill for Ryan Cherki. No way. Ilash could be going to Lazio on loan. And another loan came in for Arthur Thomas, but they only wanted a loan to buy Atletico Madrid, which of course I said no to. And confirmation here that Elliot Anderson has been sold from the club. Borussia Dortmund won Van Axel Dongen another season-long loan, which we will accept. And Christian Mosquera has joined Borussia Mönchengladbach for the season. I mean, we knocked out in the semi-finals of our pre-season tournament a 2-1 defeat to Lyon there. An offer of 23 million for Jeremy St Just here with Everton. Let's negotiate this. Well, I would be willing to sell Jeremy St Just for around 30 million to Everton. They want him for 25. Let's bump this up to 28.5. Selling to a Premier League rival, you've got to remember that for St Just. 25.8 for Frank Lampard's side. 26.5. Bit over his worth. We do want rid of him anyway. Jeremy St Just looks like he could be making a move to Everton this summer, which is fine by me. He's been okay, good service to the club in 3 seasons, or 2 seasons, but we're looking for upgrades now. Well, Aston Villa have come in for Federico Vignath. We're saying 14 million for the Uruguayan. They're saying 13.2. I think 13.6. And they will agree the deal. Surely Steven Gerrard's side. They do. 13.6. Federico Vignath could also be on his way out this summer, as we look to become a Champions League club here under Unai Emery. Some deals have gone through here. Ilash has been loaned out to Lazio and St Just has been sold to Everton. I think it's about time we start making our moves in the transfer market. So we're going to go in for Tomori. He's still only got 12 months left in his contract. He's worth 74 million. I wonder if they'd be interested in Diego Carlos in this. I mean, him and Botman and Koulibaly, 3 wonderful choices there. Koulibaly's actually worth less than Diego Carlos now. 40 million, 40, 50, 60, 70, 30 million, plus Diego Carlos. What do AC Milan think to that one? 38 million. Now this is some wonderful bit of business, really, isn't it? 35 million plus Diego Carlos for Kyle Tomori. An English centre-back, 88 rated. 38.5, they're clear on that. 36.5. You've got yourself a deal. We look like we're going to be signing Tomori for 36.5 million. That is massive. So contract negotiation with Tomori. He wants crucial first team player, 4-year deal. Well, let's get him on a 5-year deal. 88 rated, the ex-Chelsea man. No release clause. Just what I want to see. He wants a big wage. We'll get rid of the bonus and just say a 1 million signing bonus, 120,000 per week. For Kyle Tomori, welcome to Unai Emery's Newcastle United. Eddie Howe still the manager there. That is something I need to definitely update, isn't it? What I forgot about. But there we are. Tomori joins Newcastle United. So right back wise, we were very interested in Jed Spence as the backup to Kieran Trippier. 50 million, between 50 and 20 million. Let's make a move. They won't negotiate because we're a rival club. Middlesbrough will not sell to Newcastle. That's an issue. That's a big issue because he was the man I was planning to replace Trippier with. Might be time to look into the market for another right back with St. Just going. And we'll have a look at other signs as well pretty soon. Two more departures. Van Axel Dongen has joined Borussia Dortmund again, and Federico Viñas has made the £13.6 million move to Aston Villa. Well, we was unable to sign Jed Spence for now. I think we'll make a move for a guy who can play left back and right back. Champions League experienced player. Unai Emery likes a big squad. He likes lots of experienced players, and that is Danilo. And we're going to make a move for the Valencia man. Played for Juventus, Manchester City, Real Madrid. Is there anyone we could offer in this deal, in fact? Well, there's no one worth offering this deal. We're just going to offer 10 million for Danilo. That's been accepted straight away. So Unai Emery could get a new right back here. St. Just gone, Danilo in. Definitely a European experienced fullback in Danilo. He wants a rotation role. He's probably about 78 rated. A 2-year contract. Can play left or right back. No release clause, the Brazilian. We'll give him his wages. We'll go up by 5. 40,000 per week for Danilo. He won't be joining our club. He does not want 40,000 per week. We'll have to go back in for him. He's not happy with the wages we've offered there at all. Well, Lucas Gurner could agree a season-long loan to Stade Rennais, which would mean another holding midfielder. And Kalidou Koulibaly, an offer from Manchester City. We have to entertain it, don't we, if it's Manchester City, really. But I would want big money for Koulibaly, so I'm going to say 80 million for the 33-year-old. 50 million. No way, Pep Guardiola. I'm sorry, Unai Emery's not selling his key man for that amount of money. Well, look at this. Real Madrid have now come in for Mitchell Bakker. Wow. Clearly, he's attracting some big interest, isn't he, from some big clubs. And we'll do the same to Bayern Munich. The lowest we'll accept is 65 million. But we want around 70 million for the fullback. Carlo Ancelotti's offering 40 million. You're having a laugh, aren't you? It's less than half as what he's worth. 40 million. See you later, Real Madrid. If you want Mitchell Bakker, you're going to have to pay up. You're going to have to pay up. And you cannot get him for just 5 million over his value. There's just no chance. Another offer for Icardi. Jeffrey Adelaide. Plus 9 million. Leon having a laugh. Let's have a look if there's any players that I would be interested in at Leon. Well, I wouldn't mind Osimhen, I tell you that. £100 million worth of a player. I don't think there's anyone we'd take, to be honest with you. And there's Almiron, well, we know him pretty well. I don't think there's any players in this Leon side we'd take. This is Mauro Icardi we're talking about here. We're going to want 70 million for a 31-year-old who scored that many goals. 70 million. No, you're not getting him for that price. Leon, you just haven't got the money to sign a player like Mauro Icardi. Unai Emery rates Mauro Icardi. No, thank you. And confirmation there, Lucas Gurner has gone on loan to Stade Rennais. So it is the 1st of August now. Just get to it. The 1st of August. We need to start building this squad and making signs. We've only signed Tomori for Diego Carlos. We're missing a right back and so on. I'm going to plan out the squad off screen. Just have a look at where I want to sign the players and where I need to sign the players. Of course, I want an extra player in the midfield, in the attack and in the defence. And then we'll see what signings we can make, and we'll do the big moves. So guys, I've sorted out the transfer hub and the players we want to sign and so on, and we're going to start making moves straight away. The first one is Danilo. We need a right back, selling Jeremy St Just. We're picking up a Champions League quality right back, 81 rated, the same rate as St Just. We sold him for 26, I think, and we're going to bring Danilo in for 11.5, which we agreed 10 before, didn't we? But we'll play that a little bit more just to make sure that deal got done. So Danilo is a good signing, a cheap signing really, isn't it? Selling St Just. I know he's 33 years of age. Let's hope this time he says, I want this much wage, so on. No release clause. Right, so he wants 71,000 per week. That makes it a lot easier for us, Danilo. Let's drop it down to 60,000 per week. 440,000 signing bonus. 76,000 per week. We'll get it down to 75. More of a round number. Bit of money saved. Danilo, Champions League experienced, will be massive for Unai Emery's side. The Brazilian is going to be moving back to the Premier League with Unai Emery's Newcastle United. We're going to be signing two players that have played Champions League football and Unai Emery knows well. They were part of his Newcastle side. Dani Ceballos and Lucas Torreira. He wants another man in midfield, another body in there. And he also wants a holding midfielder with Lucas Gurner going out on loan. Lucas Torreira is the man we're going to be going for. We're bringing experience into the club this time. And Champions League experience. That's the idea in this transfer window. Is there anyone we could offer in this deal, in fact? Perhaps Joe Willock. Perhaps Joe Willock for Lucas Torreira. 6 million plus Joe Willock, that's okay. Willock did not play much football for us. He was a fan favourite for Eddie Howe, I suppose, or a player favourite. 3 million plus Joe Willock. No. 4 million plus Joe Willock. Lucas Torreira looks to be joining us, and Dani Ceballos is out of contract at the end of the season. So we're going to try and get him on a cheap deal, like Danilo. We could have got Danilo cheaper, actually. Let's offer 16 million for Dani Ceballos. Let's see what Real Madrid say. They want Kieran Trippier. No, no way are you getting Kieran Trippier. What about 16.6 million for Dani Ceballos? That's agreed, the deal. So 16 million plus 3. We're getting Torreira and Ceballos for the combined total of less than 20 million. That is fantastic business. So Ceballos, who's played in Champions League semi-finals for Real Madrid under Carlo Ancelotti. A 3-year deal for the 27-year-old who is I think he's fantastic, Ceballos. Very underrated. Let's get rid of some of these bonuses. 87,000 per week. Dani Ceballos, a new signing. Welcome to Newcastle United. Another big signing. And our transfer policy has changed a lot. We were signing players, weren't we, that were young and high potential. Now we can sign players that are already the real deal, experienced. They'll improve the squad that way. Lucas Torreira is happy with a rotation role. A 3-year contract for the 28-year-old Uruguayan. No release clause. 60,000 per week. That is nothing really, is it? 64,000 per week is happy. Welcome to Newcastle United, the Uruguayan Lucas Torreira. We are banging out the transfer signings now. Business being done here. And I'd love to see how much we've spent at the end of this window. I don't think it's a lot. We're bringing in Champions League experience, which is really something Emery rates. Well, new signing Dani Ceballos will wear the number 20 at the club. Lucas Torreira will wear the number 18. And Danilo will wear the number 12. Also, of course, Tomori, who we signed a little earlier on, he will wear the number 5 shirt, Tomori. 4 signs already made in this side. Well, RB Leipzig look to take Arthur Thomas on loan to the end of the season. 18 years of age, 77 rated. He will come back, probably 80 plus, and will be right in our first team. And Boyce Clark looks to make the move on loan to Watford this season. We're back making more signings, and this man, Brahim Diaz, known in the Premier League very well. I'm going to be playing with Unai Emery. I'll just show you now the way he plays with Villarreal. It's a sort of 4-4-2. You see there, a solid back four. Kamara holding midfielder, Guimaraes slightly in front. St Maximin and Cherki on the wings. Then it's Icardi up top with Milinkovic-Savic playing off him as a sort of centre-forward role. And I'd like to get another centre-forward in that position. And I think Brahim Diaz, a very creative centre-forward, similar to the sort of position that we see Giovanni Lo Celso play for Villarreal. He's out of contract, so he looked like I could pick him up for around 60 million. That would be an amazing deal. We're going to offer 60 million for Real Madrid's Brahim Diaz. They want Bruno Guimaraes. There's absolutely no chance of that. We've just signed Ceballos from Real Madrid as well. We're getting their off-cuts, but experienced Champions League players. 60 million, they want 62. That is just, for a player who's 86 rated at 24, it's ridiculous, isn't it? 61 million, Carlo Ancelotti. 61.8. Right, we'll meet you at 61.5. Deal agreed. Carlo Ancelotti will sell another player. An ex-Premier League player in Brahim Diaz. Champions League experienced. Skillful. What a signing. So Brahim Diaz wants a important squad role, I suggest. He wants crucial. Well, he won't be playing ahead of Milinkovic-Savic, but fair enough. Contract length. We'll give him a 5-year deal. The 24-year-old. He's happy with that. He wants no release clause. His wage. He wants us to tell him what he wants. Well, what about 200,000 per week? And a 800,000 signing bonus for the Spaniard. It's a deal. Welcome to Newcastle United. Signing number 5, possibly. It's Brahim Diaz. When in our transfer hub, we have a few players who will be here that are the future of the club. I'm looking to replace St. Maximin if he ever leaves with Sulemana. I'm looking to replace Milinkovic-Savic if he ever leaves with Xavi Simons or any of the midfielders with him. And I'm looking to replace Mauro Icardi with Gianluca Scamacca at whatever point. For now, we need a backup striker and we need a right winger to back up Ryan Cherki. Who better than a skillful player like Marcus Edwards, English, and another English striker in Joe Gelhardt. Keep that English core in the squad as well. That would finish our transfer window, barring any departures. And we're going to make a move for both these players. We're going to have for Joe Gelhardt's value, 22 years of age, 78 rated, one for the future. They'll accept 20.8. I mean 20 million for a backup striker that could be one of the future top players in England in Joe Gelhardt. Brilliant deal for him from Leeds United. Then Brennan Johnson. I could have offered Johnson in this deal actually. 38 million. I mean, we've pulled off some real transfer, business here. I think anyway. 35 million. Marcus Edwards agreed. That is ridiculous value for a 25-year-old 83 winger. I think we've done unbelievable in this transfer market. I can't wait to just review it at the end of the market and say, wow, look at the business we've done. Important first team role for Marcus Edwards. He wants a 4-year deal. We'll tie him down to a 5-year deal. That'll take him to 30, the 25-year-old. No release clause. Wage-wise, now he's going to want a big bump up on his wages. I'd say, maybe 125,000 per week and a 1 million signing bonus for Marcus Edwards. That's agreed. New right winger, ex-Spurs man, looks electric. And he was fantastic when he came against Manchester City in the Champions League tie in the early stages, the Champions League knockout stages. And finally, our final plan signing, Joe Gelhardt, rotation player. He'll be a backup to Mauro Icardi and Etikike up top. A 5-year deal for the 22-year-old. He wants a 3-year deal. Okay, 4 years for him. The ex-Wigan athletic man as well. No release clause. Wages-wise, we'll go up to 75 for him. That's agreed. Joe Gelhardt, welcome to Newcastle United. Transfer business as it stands should be done. Well, Marcus Edwards' stats look fantastic. A pacey right winger, something that we don't have in Ryan Cherki. And he's very similar in Cherki to away, I suppose, if we ever were to lose him. And he will wear, I'm not sure which number he'll wear yet. The number 17, it says. He did wear the number 23 there, and he will wear the number 23 here. Why not? As for Joe Gelhardt, his stats are fantastic, by the way. He's quick, he's strong, and he can shoot, and he's got good ball control and dribbling. I actually think he could be a massive player for us. He wears the number 22. And Brahim Diaz, who will be converted to a centre-forward, will wear the number 7, our club record, signing for this summer. Unai Emery has transformed this side. We'll have a look at the end of the transfer window, all the ins and outs on deadline day, but I'm very happy as it stands. So this is the way the squad is looking now. Unai Simon, there, the goalkeeper. We've got a back four, Trippier, Tomori, Koulibaly and Mitchell Bakker. It's Kamara and Guimaraes in the midfield too. St. Maximin on the left, Ryan Cherki on the right, and Milinkovic-Savic in behind Mauro Icardi. On the bench, we've got Hugo, Brahim Diaz, we've got Edwards, Maya, Botman, Sessegnon, and Ellis Harvey, the backup goalkeeper. And then these are the reserves: Gillespie, Van der Ven, Danilo, Vázquez, Torreira, Ceballos, Eze, and Joe Gelhardt. Full squad complete. Very, very happy with that squad. And it's first game of Unai Emery's return to the Premier League as Newcastle United go away to face Brentford. So here we are at the Brentford Community Stadium, and I'm very excited for this new season. A new manager, new tactics, a new style of play, a new team, looking to be more solid defensively, looking to do well in the Champions League. We're now a European club at Newcastle United and in the elite competition of European football. So there's lots to improve on in this side, and we're looking to do that. We have done that in the transfer market, and I think we could really, really impress teams this season. Perhaps Unai Emery could lead us to a Premier League title. That is the aim. Koulibaly. Out wide to Trippier. Kamara. Guimaraes. Oh, it's Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. And this man who's playing just in behind the striker is a tactical masterclass in my eyes. He came in last January. He's only been at the club 6 months and scored goal after goal after goal in that midfield role, in a forward midfield role where his idea was to get into the box. This time under Emery, we're going to play him even further forward, and I think he's going to get plenty of goals. What a ball by Emery, lifted over the top here, and on the spin, Milinkovic-Savic through the goalkeeper's legs, David Raya. 1-0 we lead Brentford. Good start for Unai Emery's men. Really good start. Not much of the ball, have they really? Well, they've probably had a little bit more than us. Chance here. We don't really concede straight away. Good save by Unai Simon. Behind here, Kamara. Abubakar Kamara on about. Highest playing. Good players. A chance here for them. Tomori can't stop it, and we do concede. Well, not the best defensive start for this Newcastle United team. 1-0 down. It's a goal from Nørgaard. Feels like a 1-0 down, isn't it? It's 1-1, but that feels like a goal that we shouldn't concede. Tomori, I feel, should get across a little bit better there. In there ahead of Sven Botman. I'm disappointed with the team for that one. I don't think we should be conceding a chance like that, personally. Emery. Ball into Ryan Cherky again. We can't send him away because Rico Henry's there. Well, defending from Trippier. Chance for Brentford. Koulibaly across. Good defending from Kalidou Koulibaly. 33 years of age. Oh my word! Oh my word, Unai Simon. 2-1 down. Unai Simon with an absolute shocker. What is Unai Simon doing here? What has Unai Simon done? I just don't know what he's doing. Forgets the ball, Simon. And Brentford take a 2-1 lead against this Newcastle side. And right on the stroke of half-time, we concede that one. A Koulibaly own goal it goes down as. Unai Emery. Not a great start to his career in charge of Newcastle United. Slowed at the office for Ricardi. He's been terrible up top. Savic. Bruno. St. Maximan, so slow. I honestly, I'm very worried about St. Maximan. Ryan Cherky with a hit, good block. St. Maximan. St. Maximan down in the box, penalty. Yellow card for the goal scorer Nørgaard. It's saying Hugo for Ricardi, and I think I will make that change. See here, it's a stupid challenge on St. Maximan. Ricardi comes off, so Hugo comes on to take the penalty straight away. Bottom right corner goes the Frenchman, and Hugo. First goal of the season for him. And we're level at 2-2. Celebration for the Frenchman. Good goal in the end. Lucky goal, really. We got a penalty there. St. Maximan, it was a foul in the box, wasn't it? We're always going to get a penalty for it. And it's worked in our favour. Hugo is back as well. Again across the far post. They seem to think that Simon is not so strong on crosses. St. Maximan. Nice switch of play. Cherky on the chest. Great play from Ryan Cherky. Cherky. Outside the boot cross. Behind for a corner. Nice play from Cherky, and Hugo thinks it should be on the floor. Nørgaard is off. Koulibaly's in there. Oh, can't find him. Emery. St. Maximan. Savic. Koulibaly on the chest. Looks to volley one. From the new signing. Hugo. Full turn. Cross past Koulibaly. Chance! Good save by Simon. Back up. Across to Maximan. Milinkovic-Savic! Good save by David Raya. The Serbian went for goal there from range. On comes Eze for St. Maximan. Savic on the corner. Tomori. Koulibaly's in there. David Raya. Strong hands. Kamara. Trippier. With a good crossing. Hugo's on his own. What a goal by Hugo. And he comes off the bench and gets 2 today. And that could be a 3-2 win for Newcastle here. Off the bench to score. And Emery's there with him, I think. Unai Emery. What a crossing from Trippier. He's all low in the box. All alone in the box. You can see him here, Brentford. They've shifted the defence well. And here you go with a powerful header that David Raya can't keep out. 2 goals already for him this season. That could be one of the last kicks of the game, could it? The referee says there's still a bit more time to go. Defensively, we've got to sort ourselves out a little bit. All over top here. Not happy with Trippier's positioning. Full time, Newcastle 3, Brentford 2. First 3 points of the season. And if we can show that sort of fight in every single game, we'll be having a very successful season here under Unai Emery. But up next, we welcome Wolverhampton Wanderers Wolves to St James's Park. List aside today, the same backline as before and same midfield, only 2 changes. Eze comes in for St Maximin, he's not on the bench today, Edwards is instead. And Ugo comes in up top for Mauro Riccardi. So Premier League match day 2. Unai Emery's first home game for Newcastle United as manager. We face a side that were better than us last season, in a way. I think did they just double over us? Did they do a double over us? I'm not quite sure. They were very good. And they battered us in one game, didn't they? We're looking for something different today. Good play by Wirtz and Kulusevski. Ball in behind here. Yuri. Chased by Tamori. Great play from Wolves. What a block, Koulibaly. But Simon's not saving that one. Midfield's what's costing us here as Yuri puts one in the top corner. No clean sheet. Well, there's nothing we can do about that, but the midfield just disappears at the moment. Guimaraes and Kamara are terrible so far. Midfield disappears. Koulibaly's got to step out every time. I mean, that is an absolute wonder goal past Unai Simon by Yuri. His first of the season. No clean sheet. Cherky. Savic. Wide to Eze. Eze! Oh, saved by Maximiliano Luiz. I mean, you've got Yuri putting him in from the top corner and Eze can't score from there. To the far post here. Goalkeeper again. On the end of it. Whip in here. Header! Just over the bar by Wolves' Yuri. He looks very, very good. Simon out to Baka. Into Eze. The referee blows the half-time whistle. Newcastle are behind here by 1-0 to Wolves. Not a good performance by any means. Similarly to the Brentford one. Here's Vinagre. Tarkovsky. Wirtz. Kudus. What a ball. Kulusevski! What a save, Simon. And look at that. Timber just robs it off him. Yuri! Oh, another wonder strike from Yuri. And we're 2-0 down now. What a strike from Yuri. As soon as he gets the ball, this man, he just turns and smashes it in the top corner. Left foot or right foot, it doesn't matter for Yuri. Neto's off and Brian Diaz on for us. We're 2-0 down. Well, we've got nothing to play for yet. Ball through to Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Bit of acceleration from the Serb. Savic. Etikaik! Savic on the rebound and he's put it wide. Should score, don't score. Good ball by Savic. Here's Brahim Diaz. He's away from Semedo. Diaz. It's a near post to Ugo Etikaik. And again, it's wide the post. Nicardi will come on for him now. Just been second to everything today. Diaz. Icardi. Back to Diaz. Baka. Icardi's in there. And again, it's another wonderful save by Luis Maximiliano. Swing in here. Icardi once again. Edwards. Guimaraes. Straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Full time. A 2-0 defeat for Newcastle United at home in Emery's first home game. Something needs to change in this side. New players, new ambitions. At the moment, we've failed. And the final game of today's episode is a simulation against 18th place Watford away from home. And we pick up a 2-1 win. It is goals from the 2 new signings. It's Marcus Edwards and Tamori. This is how our transfer window is looking on deadline day. Newcastle United, we've lost Mascara, Ben Johnson, Elias Van Axel Dongen. It's Gurner, Thomas, Boyce Clark, Hayward, all on loan. Anderson left on a £5 million deal. And then joining us was Danilo for 11.5 million. Vinyas left for 13.6 million. Ceballos joined us for 16.6, Gelhardt for 20, Torreira for 4, St. Just left us for 26.5, Edwards for 35 million came in, 61 million for Brahim Diaz, and 36 for Tomori. And looking at, it'll say how much money we spent, how much money we've brought in here, won't it? Be interesting to see. It really will. So Newcastle United, we spent 185 million but brought in 45 million. So we've spent just over 100 million under Unai Emery, and there's still the last 10 hours this transfer window left, which we'll do in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Please do like the video, and we'll see you guys next time.